Okay.
Hi.
Hi, Grace. We can hear you. Hi, Thomas.
Hello.
Hey, hi. This is so good, guys. It's so good to see you.
Can you make it full screen?
I'm going to try to make you guys. Okay, cool. That's so much better. How are you guys?
Good.
Good.
I love your shirt, Grace. And Thomas.
And Tom.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
Hey.
Matt tried.
That's okay.
Couldn't find
Michaela,
her.
I didn't get the memo either, apparently.
I know.
So we were so excited to bring you guys on live stream and to talk to you guys about Dollars for Desks, how it went, what got you guys involved in Faraway Friends, why is it important to you? We would just love to hear from you guys.
Sure. I think we should start with how we joined because that's where it all started, you know.
Yes.
And I'll say my thing and then give the other two just an opportunity to add to that. So I joined because I saw a poster my sophomore year, and I'm a senior now. Oh, sorry. There's my cat. I had to move my floor in my room because my Wi-Fi wasn't good. But I saw a poster, and I wanted to join this new club, but none of my really close friends at the time wanted to come with me. They didn't know what the club was. They had no interest in it. So I asked Michaela and Thomas, and I'd say we were okay friends. We weren't best friends at that time. And they came with me, and that's really what showed me that they actually cared about me, and that's what really showed me they were my real friends, you know? So they came with me to the club. We had a blast sophomore year, just messing around. We would just show up to meetings, and I met Jamie there on my first meeting. We watched the GOAT video, which I know a lot of you probably watching have seen the GOAT video. It's on the Faraway Friends website, and I was just hooked.
I love that it's the GOAT.
The one that has a baby goat at the very end. If you guys watch some of our videos, sometimes Sean sneaks in sneaky little cute clips at the end, and that one has a really cute video of a baby goat, and Grace loves it and always calls it the GOAT video.
The GOAT video. That's what I'm
calling. I show it every year.
Of all time.
Because it could also be considered the greatest of all time. Video.
Yeah.
The GOAT.
Yeah. Okay. And I remember for years I'd been telling my mom that I wanted to travel somewhere and I wanted to help people, and that was my life goal, but I had no idea how to do it. I'm not a person who'd be interested in mission trips, and I didn't agree with them. And so when I came to that first meeting and we talked about the White Savior Complex and how the club is about actually listening to the community there and learning what they're about and what they're needing and working with them to accomplish that, that was just everything I'd ever, wanted from a club, from an organization, from a community, because I had never known a group of people who thought the same way I did. And so when I met you guys, and then also when Michaela and Thomas joined me in that, I really made that group and that connection, and I am very thankful for that, and I am still going strong. Junior year, I became president. Our year was cut short because of COVID. But, it was cool to be in a leadership position, and I've honestly learned so much from Jamie coming to our meetings and watching her speak, and I don't know. I love you guys. I'll end with that.
We love you, Grace. You're the best. We love you. Okay, you got to call on one of your teammates. We got to get your answer right now. Let's see who else can make Caitlin cry.
Yeah.
Okay, Michaela, you can go first.
Okay, that was so sweet, Grace. That was I don't know. That I love hearing you talk about the things you love. But yeah, Grace dragged Thomas and I to our first FAF meeting, and I'd never really been exposed to any type of organization like Faraway Friends, the kind of organization that collaborates with the communities they work with, and all that fun stuff. So going to FAF kind of sparked my interest in international development and sustainable development, and just helping other countries, and realize my own privilege as a person in America. So I just really love everything that FAF stands for, and I love that I get to work with my best friends in FAF. So yeah.
Isn't that such the FAF culture, you guys? Yeah. You guys are just getting into it now, but are they not FAF lifers?
So
can you just tell already? And this is what it is. It's working with your best friends to do something collectively bigger than you would have been able to do by yourself, right? Isn't that the power of friendship? So beautiful. Thank you, Michaela. We love you. You're the best. All right, Thomas.
Okay, yeah. So they both said, Grace dragged us along to the first meeting, and it was really fun. I'm so glad that it happened, because I don't know what I would be doing right now. But yeah, just going to the club, I just like love learning everything that the club taught. And yeah, and like I even was going to go on a trip this year, but sadly because of COVID, that couldn't happen. And I was going to go with Grace, which I think would have been an amazing opportunity. But hopefully I can travel with you guys soon. But yeah, I just love the culture and has brought me so much closer to you guys. And yeah.
Oh, we love you, Thomas. You're the greatest. So I'm just pulling up this absolutely insane Dollars for Desks fundraiser that Lakewood effing crushed.
Oh, just
like
crushed.
Absolutely
Like,
crushed. So Grace, I would love to hear from you about just like how Dollars for Desks has gone for your crew. How is it that in such a short amount of time, no in-person fundraisers, you guys are now fully remote for school. You had a lot of your plans dashed. It's your senior year. You have a lot of other stuff going on, but you guys managed to raise over $4,000 funding 80 desks for students at Global Leaders Primary School. How did that happen?
Right. So I'll start from the beginning again. Jamie came to us with a need that she was thinking we could help her with as far as Raise to Reopen goes. So she was thinking that we could have a competition with other schools and raise money to fund desks for the school so they become more socially distant. So we were like, cool, that's a great idea. And then when we were talking about our goal, we were like, oh, let's do 2,500. That'll be a high end. I don't think we'll reach that, but let's aim high. And so we started. And, you know, the first thing I'm going to say is last year we got a big group of kids in our club. We had a lot of kids showing up to meetings. And so when COVID started, I was like, oh, I don't know how many kids are going to come to these Zoom meetings because Zoom is awkward and not as fun when you don't get to have snacks and be at school with your friends. But we actually had a large group of dedicated kids show up to meetings this year. And it was amazing. And I think that's why our fundraiser went so successfully, because we had those kids. We actually have a lot of seniors too, which is what I was really surprised about. A lot of them are me, Michaela, and Thomas's friends, which I appreciate them coming and supporting us. But
that's what we do.
Yes,
that's true. Yeah,
you talk about it constantly, and then eventually they'll come and they'll be in it. So yeah, we started. We just started pushing this online fundraising. Jamie came to us and she's like, what do you guys need? And we decided on an email format. And then we had everyone like write down a list of people they could send emails to. And we had everyone send out emails. And I just want to shout out one girl on our team. Her name's Emily, because she raised $500 so fast. I'm a person who doesn't like to call people on the phone. That's too scary. Like I do, but I would never call and ask for money. That is terrifying. She emailed people and then she called to follow up on those emails. And then she got $500. It was amazing. So I just want to shout her out. Yeah. And then I also, before maybe Michaela and Thomas want to speak, but I want to shout out our teacher sponsor, because what did she raise, Jamie? $1,400?
$1,330 by herself.
$1,330 by herself in the last week. She just like reached out to the Lakewood staff, because even though we weren't allowed to fundraise at school, we didn't have a chance to put up posters. It was so funny because the week that we went back was the week that we had planned to do bucketing outside and posters. Like we had posters made. It was sad, but even with that, Deggy, we call her Deggy. That was confusing for people, but she had me write a little email. She sent it to the whole Lakewood staff, and we had so many teachers fundraising, and like my counselor, the principal, a bunch of people donated, and I think that's what really pushed us over our limit, because we had been at kind of a stall in our fundraising for a couple weeks because we had gotten all our family, and it was that connection to the Lakewood community that really pushed us over. So
yes, I'm going to share a comment as you were speaking, Grace. This is Connor Rock. I'm going to show you, hopefully I can show this comment. Connor says, the generation of Lakewood Tigers is amazing. It's a great day to be a Lakewood Tiger, which is so true. Tigers show up. So I was hoping I could ask you guys, just like real quick, I'd love to hear from each of you. Like, what do you feel? I mean, you're going into the world now as graduates pretty soon, stepping into a whole new chapter of your life. Like, if anything, what have you learned from being a part of this club, whether that's about like fundraising or reaching out or community or about Uganda specifically or do no harm development? What will you be taking away from your senior year of being in this club?
I can start again. Like I said before, the first thing I learned was how to speak. And this is from Jamie again. She came and she spoke in front of our club, and she also did a presentation for our school that kids could come see, and I went and saw that. I learned how to speak eloquently, and I learned how to be educated and how to be respectful of different cultures and how to understand, like, how to interact with them. And I learned that from you, Jamie, so thank you for that. But also, through being in the club itself, I really learned what I want to do with my life. You know, like Michaela kind of said, I have always been looking for that sort of outlet. But when I started working with the club and interacting with Collins and the kids in Namasale, I realized how much like of love I have for that and how much I want to do that as my career. So I learned that too. All right, I'm going to pass it to Thomas this time. He can go in the middle.
Okay, so I've always just been very interested in different cultures and communities and languages and stuff like that. So when I found Faraway Friends, that has like really taught me about like the Uganda culture and like the students at JLP and everything, which I like, it's just really fascinating to me. And I'm like proud that I'm able to like help these students like return back to school for this fundraiser. And so, yeah, I don't know. I just am so grateful for like the whole Faraway Friends team, like everything that they support us with. And yeah.
We love you, Thomas.
It's really nice.
You gotta get out to Uganda.
Yeah,
like as soon as
I can't wait to travel with you guys.
Oh,
it's like
so true.
How elite would it be if it was us three and then the whole FAF team that's there in front of the camera?
Oh,
that would be such a cool trip.
Ridiculous. It'll happen.
Yeah.
And Michaela, you're hoping to study something involving international development or relations. Is that right?
I am, hopefully.
Beautiful.
Yeah, so I think by being in the club, I've just kind of learned the importance of being a global citizen and of like as weird as it sounds, just like reading global news and like learning about what's happening in our world, and just like the importance of connecting with people who are outside of the area you live in.
Mm-hmm. Oh man, as if we could have handpicked three better people. Like truly. Like, and I've talked to you guys about like being FAF lifers, and like Sean made a comment in the comments here, and he said these three haven't even been to Uganda yet, and they're so woke already. Usually the insights that you guys are bringing forward right now don't happen until after you go and you make mistakes and you do stupid things in Uganda, and then you get home and you're like, oh my God, wow.
I was dumb.
I know, and you guys are already just so conscious about how, you know, you can be a true global citizen and step forward into the world with a really conscious view of how our actions can positively affect other people anywhere in the world. So I want to, Sean says, I'm not crying, you're crying. Tell me about it, Sean. I've got like a lump in my throat the size of a golf ball. So I just want to announce officially how amazing you guys are, and that in such a short amount of time. Michaela, you came in like a dark horse, let me say, because everybody's like popping off, raising money. And then all of a sudden, Michaela just raised $300 like overnight, which is out of control. So amazing. Way to go, Michaela. Also, Thomas coming in with 375 donations rolling in for deaths. Way to go, Thomas. And Grace absolutely killing it. $550 raised, Grace. You guys realize that like when I started a club at you ran a club in high school as well.
I did, yeah.
Right? Like
Jamie and I both ran high school clubs.
Literally never raised that much money.
No, it was tough.
My biggest amount I ever raised was $1,000, and you guys collectively raised $4,000. Like you are walking out of your senior year pretty soon. saying that you were able to fund 50 desks that real people who someday you will meet face to face are sitting in every single day. And you got to be a part of reopening their classrooms. So I cannot tell you guys how deeply grateful this entire team is for you guys and what you did. And
like so grateful. Like Jamie texts us and it's like, you won't believe what the LHS kids just did. I have to tell you all this stuff. And like, we have to call them. Oh my God. Like constantly. Like we're always talking about
after that. Every meeting I have with you guys, I call them and tell them how amazing you guys are. And like Grace said, we need to give a massive shout out to Deggy Carol Degenhart, who raised $1,330 for Dollars for Desks, who not only is just a club sponsor and an incredible teacher, was my math teacher who spent so much time on me and didn't give up on me. I know you guys have had the same kind of experiences sitting in the math office with her and spending time. She was also one of our very first donors, monthly donors.
Yeah, when it was what? Was it Key?
It was a ridiculous program.
Yeah. When it was like my mom, Jamie's mom, Chris's mom, and Carol Degenhart were like the 4 people that were monthly donors.
Truly, yeah, that was it. So we just wanted to bring you guys on to tell you how much we love you. And it's without saying that these guys will have a flag at GLP with your names on it, commemorating this incredible feat that you guys happened to manage during a pandemic while schools were closed. You guys made it possible, and we just love you a whole lot. And I can't wait for you to get to Uganda and be able to sit in the desk that you helped fund and make a difference.
Instead of the baby class desk.
That's right. Makes a difference. And like I've told you guys before, you never know who's going to be sitting in that desk. It could be the next future president of Uganda or the scientist that comes up with a cure for cancer or COVID, or you never know. The investment that you're making today is having huge ripple effects tomorrow. And I'm so proud of you guys. And I really hope that you're proud of yourselves, because you've absolutely killed it. And we're so proud of you.
Oh, thank you guys.
How do you feel about like what you accomplished?
Yeah, how do you guys feel?
I think they knew pretty early, right?
Well, we knew we were going to win the competition day one, but, you know, we've only ever, and I think we've talked about this with Jamie before, is online fundraising is powerful. Before we had a really good bake sale last year, and we were so proud of it. I think we raised $300 or something. We completely topped that. So I think it just shows us like what kind of power we have even as kids, because
absolutely
that is key. Yes, isn't that something that we learned early on too through our work with Invisible Children, working with another nonprofit, was that high school kids are so much more powerful than the entire world gives you credit for. I tell you guys all the time, you're not afraid to fail. You are going to go for it and pursue big dreams unabashedly and just go for it. And that is the beauty and the power that you guys have. And I'm so happy that you guys got to participate in this your senior year, and you guys are going to take that with you wherever you go next year and in the future, knowing that you've already accomplished such huge things at such a young age. Like, I can't wait to
really do. I wish I had found y'all when I was in high school.
No, I know, right?
Like, for real.
Truly.
Like, I just wasted so many years not doing this.
I know. Same. So before we let you guys go, what is like the one thing you are most excited for your senior year?
Oh God.
You guys are finishing out this year. You still have a semester left. What are you looking forward to the rest of this year?
It can't be prom for us. It can't be any of those high school things.
We have a virtual prom, Grace.
Oh, those are so fun. Last year, hold on, quick anecdote. Yeah. Last year I wore a suit to our friend prom, and it was so much fun.
Yes.
Anyway.
My queen.
My queen.
I think I'm most excited, honestly, about getting my college apps in and being done with that. Because that's so much.
Feel that.
Yeah. What about you guys?
I'm just excited to like get a college decision and to like know what I'm gonna do next year. You know?
Right.
I'm ready for answers.
Yeah, I would agree with Michaela. Just like, and Grace. Oh, sorry. Just like getting all the college stuff done, because it does take like so much work. So like when you finally get a decision, it's just going to be a new life, and exciting. Yeah.
I am most
Very
excited for
exciting.
these guys to get to Uganda with us
Yeah.
as
I
soon
cannot
as
wait.
possible.
I cannot
wait to go.
I hope it's this summer. I really do.
Yes.
Us too, fam.
Imagine.
Us
Same.
too.
Soon as
All
possible.
we do anymore is whenever I see them, I'm like, I'm so homesick. Like, take me back.
Right?
Meeting Collins will change my life forever, I think.
Oh, it does. It
It
changes
changed all of
everybody's
us.
life. Yeah.
She made us.
I could
She made me. Sorry, Caitlin. Go ahead.
Oh, I can track the trajectory, and so can you, of my life to the moment I met
It's
Collins.
like same.
Oh,
Same.
Yeah,
It
that
went
happens.
just veers.
That happens.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Collins made me a video like my sophomore year, and Jamie sent it to me, and it was just she was telling me how appreciative she was of me, and I started bawling. I don't know. She wasn't even saying anything like cute. I was just sobbing because she's so amazing, and it's amazing to hear her speak. So I'm excited to listen to her. Is she watching today?
No, I think she's probably working. She's probably in the
Or
village
sleep.
working.
That would be so embarrassing if she heard that.
So as you guys probably heard, we hit our 20K. So now we're doing 30K. So make sure you share it, post it, send it around. We are going to be calling you guys and screaming on the phone with you once we hit 30K. So just be ready for it.
Sounds good. You guys are gonna do it.
We're going
This
to
is
do
a
it.
year of surpassing our goals.
Truly, we couldn't have done it without you guys. We love you so much.
We love you guys
You always
too.
know amazing. I miss seeing you and having meetings with you.
I know. You guys are welcome any day.
Okay.
Sweet. We'll be there.
All right.
Love you guys.
Thank you guys.
We'll talk to you soon.
Bye.
Bye. I think now Chris could probably put us on a break and we will start tallying.
Yeah, we'll tally up.
And we will come right back and let you guys know how close we are to our $30,000 goal. And it is only
It's now the 30K day.
Let's do it.
Peace out.
My name is Amoy Harriet Ruth, a primary 6 pupil, and I'm ready to go back to school.
Hello, advocates and faraway friends. Let's rise up to reopen.